Fit like update, Danny Boy here. We're back from our Transport Fever on the modern map. Back onto the normal map. Well, I suppose this is the start of the split map, following our Atlas Corporation E400. As you can see, frames are looking much better. Knew that it just pauses and takes a stutter there as I said it. But no, it's looking good. There still are a few cities in America I need to demolish, which will increase the frame rate even more, which is good. Got a lot of connections. Chicago Food Road. You can actually go remove all stations. I want to remove that line. Let's go into Chicago and do that, because that's going to annoy me. There we go. Right, you go. You go. You go. You go. And you go. That should be how that line's gone. Yes, now it's just roads that I've deleted, but I've deleted entire cities. So there are no main connections into roads. Just before I started this train was doing its top speed at 200, well, it's got a higher speed than 200 miles per hour, but the track only allows the train to go at 200. So it's looking pretty good, and we'll get the next thing rolling. That is Beijing to Minsk. I should have left that train available so I could see it. There we go, we'll stick up here. So as we're doing this, I'll go through, got a little story. On Sunday I was supposed to be going offshore. On Sunday I did actually go offshore. I was there on Sunday. I got out to the rig, and within 10 minutes of being there, somebody actually came and got me and said that they'd brought me out too early, that I wasn't actually supposed to be there at that point. If it is this Beijing Kiev branch, okay, and I was like, okay, that's good. So somebody really should have said that to the people in my office. My name should have been taken off of the flight list. I should never have left, blah blah blah. At this point it was all my fault, apparently. So I just got told to be at the heliport and get on the helicopter. It's nae up to me to do otherwise. So I got there and they said, it's okay, it's fine. Just stay on the rig, we'll be ready for you on Friday. And I was like, Friday, that's fine. That gives me a couple of days to chill out in the rig. There was a few things I could have actually have done while waiting for this job to come around. Just a few things to get set up so that everything wasn't a last minute right at the end. So I thought that's good. And then on a Monday night they actually told me that they were going to send me home, because it was too expensive to keep me on the rig and have me sitting doing nothing. And I was like, okay, I'll get home on Tuesday, and then I'll go back out on Friday. That's no big deal. There were no seats on the helicopter on Tuesday. Great. So I was then told I'd have to wait till Wednesday to get home, which is today. And I thought, well, again, it's only 2 more days till Friday, I'd be as well just staying. But no, again, too expensive for me to be sitting there doing nothing. It's actually cheaper for them to book me a seat on a helicopter. So, okay, while I was out there, I was speaking to, well, the company man. The company man on an oil rig is basically the person that's in charge of drilling, basically things that are happening around a rig. And he asked me if this job could be done within 5 days. Now the original time limit I had was 7 days to 10 days. Back in December it was 2 weeks we were allowed to complete this job. And then it got took down to 7 to 10 days. And then he asked me before I left this morning if it could be done in 5 days. Absolutely, I said. If I had 3 more people, so 4 people instead of just the 1 person doing it, Well, then of course it could be done in 5 days. Okay. I then got home, and by the time I'd even gotten off the helicopter, I was getting I had several missed calls, come into the office for a meeting, blah blah blah. Okay, so, and I went for the meeting. I need these signals here. So I went into the meeting. I then was informed that I'd be going back out first thing on Friday morning. Okay, I already knew that, so I wasn't too bothered. And then I got told that instead of the 7 days, I would only have 5 days to complete the job, because I had said that it could be done. And I was like, I did say it could be done. I said it could be done with 4 people. 2 people doing 12-hour shifts, day shift and night shift. Of course it could be done in the 5 days allotted. And then apparently this guy that I spoke to in the rig has completely said what I've said and twisted it. He said that I said that yes, 1 person could do it in 5 days. I would never ever say nothing like that, because back when I very first started working offshore, I did actually attempt to do this job in 1 person in a short period of time, and it basically made me look like an asshole because I could not do it. I had a feeling that it wasn't going to work. My suspicions were confirmed. It actually took me about almost 2 weeks to do it on my own. So I then informed my company that that's what I had said. I then said that I would like to go home. I wanted to leave, didn't want to get in the office, just wanted to get out of there. I could already see for back in December that this job was going to be a disaster. Too much things had gone wrong prior to going out on the job. It was supposed to go at the start of December. We're now into the end of January. It's still not happened yet because of problems with the rig, and they keep on changing things last minute. I then got home and I was just about to fire up Transport Fever and delete a bit more of the stuff in America when I got a phone call saying yes, it was still going to be 5 days in order to complete it. They couldn't find any other people to send with me, so I'm now getting my other 3 guys that I requested, even though I know 3 guys are available. I actually contacted them, and the company I worked for had basically said that those people were unavailable. So when I contacted them again, they said that the company had never even phoned, never tried to get in touch with them. So just when I got home, they phoned again and said that they changed the job slightly more, a few changes, but it's changes that need to be done to equipment, which is already offshore on a boat sitting beside the oil rig. So I basically have to say that I no longer wanted to go on this job. I don't want to be in this job. I'd rather be put in a different job or not be offshore at all, and that I would take any repercussions that refusing to go on the job would entail. Because it's just going to be a disaster. Too much things are going wrong, too much things are being changed, and I just didn't feel confident to go out and do that job with the information I've been given. So we'll see. So I'm waiting to hear back. So I may be away again first thing on Friday. I may not, but I've made it very clear that this job cannot be done in 5 days with 1 person. It would be great if I could do it in 5 days with 1 person. I'd be back at home. I'd be able to record a bit more Transport Fever, get some more of my European and American maps with the new industry. I could get them sort of a bit more fleshed out, but oh well, we shall see. So that is the situation. Went offshore for 2 days, came home today, I will be home tomorrow, and then away again. Seems pretty pointless, but that's sort of the way that North Sea oil and gas sort of works out here. So it's a bit strange, but hopefully I would actually like to go on a job. I've not been away this year, so but no, if it's going to be a complete shambles. So there it is. So I have a couple of days at home when I'm going to try and record a few more episodes. We're going to keep playing the split maps. I'm in the process of splitting the Europe map, the American map for the Europe map. So there is actually a version of this where there are no trains or any vehicles at all in Europe. I've sent them all to a depot to be sold, and we'll be able to run the American side, which will be odd because I think all the American trains have now been unlocked, so I don't think there's any new trains. There is still other lines we can do, but we'd just be using the same trains over and over. I'll keep it just in case. There seems to be a lot more variety in with the Asian trains and European trains, Scandinavian, British trains on this side of the map. And it took a hell of a lot of time to send all these trains and stuff back to the depot to be sold. It was no small task. It took me a couple of hours actually. I think I skipped through a few years, but we're into November 29th of 2018. We need to get the line that goes from Japan or Tokyo here to Minsk. Now I can't actually remember if that line is. I think it might be this scene. No, it's near that in. That's just a branch line. It's this scene here. Right, this scene on... I need to trace this back. Right, this scene on the far left is a no-no. Okay, so the scene on the far left, no. This scene we want a signal here. There we go. A few high-speed trains coming into Tokyo there. Frames are also a lot better, and they are even all, still some American cities remain. So once they're gone, I'm expecting it to be even better. I'm just going to play through this till 2050. After that, we shall make a start on our New Industry 2.54 mod, which should be interesting. I'm hoping, a lot of people said there was bugs with the New Industry, but the scale of the mod that they are making, they're allowed to have a few bugs here and there. I'd love the uranium. If the uranium was a thing, that would be awesome. But it is surprising that Urban Games never put a lot of these industries in to start with, especially mail. Even Transport Tycoon of old had mail. It even had iron ore and like uranium ore and stuff like that. I'm sure it did. Or was that Trains and Trucks Tycoon? I can't remember. I remember playing that as well. That was a good game. That definitely had uranium ore and uranium that you could send to nuclear power plants and stuff. But there is a hell of a lot of industries you can do, and hats off to the modders who created the Industry 2.54 mod. I'm fully expecting to start the new series and a new update for the mod to come available, and then when I get to use it, I'll be very sad. Hopefully it will be good. So I'm actually really excited. I've been on I've seen a few people that have done high detailed put up screenshots on Facebook and stuff, and it's really amazing some of the stuff they've been able to actually do. So I'm kind of hoping mine's all, even if it's half as good as some of the guys that have done it, I will be happy. But it will be time consuming. There will be a lot of things I'll have to do offline as well in order to get it sort of looking decent. Right, you on there. I see we had a few new subscribers as well, so thank you very much for that. It actually means a lot. I was a bit worried that we might sort of break. Oh, it's not really a break because I'm just working in a different place, but I didn't have access to my computer. That I was kind of hoping this job I was going offshore on wasn't going to take too long. A week to 10 days was fine. I fully expected to lose subscribers in that week to 10 day because I've been gone for so long. But apparently now I have to do it in 5 days. 5 days doesn't seem that long. Plus I'm getting this 2 days at home to sort of record a few more episodes. Right, that line is done. I will have to launch the train from this side. Can I do that? You're there, so I need to put a depot there. Is this correct? Uh-oh. Nothing too complicated, just give me this. Right, it is an electric train and you are... Yes. Going out on there. Must take to spin it around. Excellent. Right. Buy trains. Now, have I previously made this line? I may have. I can't actually remember. I've spent so long on the new maps that I'm creating for the new playthrough and so long doing this split map that I've sort of forgotten if it's stuff that's kind of happening. Let's just make sure I kind of made it. So this would be Minsk. So I probably would have written Tokyo to Minsk. Tokyo to Berlin. Tokyo oil train. Tokyo harbour. Okay, let's check Minsk. Minsk Stone, Minsk Amsterdam. Right, new line. This will be the Minsk. Do that properly. Minsk to BEI, Beijing, high speed. Nice. Right. Duplicate that train. I really should have screwed it up. I really should have right, this will be Minsk. There we go. I see a blank number there. There we go. Right, you go to there. Holy crap, that is loud. What is the deal with that? Anyway, we will go up to, for a train that I suspect isn't actually real, it makes a hell of a noise. Go on there. Right, stations 1 and 2 are not connected. This is as I feared. Right, you may depart. You may also depart. Right. Tokyo, platform, unknown. Right, you go away for the moment. Bring up this. Right. Tokyo, platform. Ah, I hate this. Sometimes it shows you the platform, sometimes it does not. Why does it do that? Why does it not show me? Right, hold on. Let's have a look here. Right, Japanese Rail, you are coming in on Tokyo number 2. Okay, so 3, 4, 5. It must be number 6. No, it's number 3 actually. So Tokyo number 3 is the preferred platform. Number 3. And then we need to go over to Minsk. I cannot actually zoom straight to Minsk by clicking that, which I already knew, so I reckon why I even tried. There may be a section of broken track that I am unaware of, so I may have a look through that. We're going up here, select Minsk, high speed, and you are coming in on, well, let's check the ice first. Right, the ice comes in on platform 1. So this will be 1, 2, 3, I would say platform 4. And it's still not going to work. Okay, right. Let's check this line. Now, I need to make sure I've put it on the right. Platform 4, yes, that is correct. You are heading out here. And I'll zoom in for this so I get it right. Right, come on. There we go. Right, you are going along here. for this looks extremely strange. Okay, if that was at the same level, I'd be much happier, but oh well. You are continuing along here. And then I can sort of see it there. You're going along there. You then branch off over here. You keep going. Now, this is electrified. Let's bring up the track. It might help me, well, definitely in these tunnel sections. It'll help me to see a lot better. Right, you're coming along there. Underneath this, which is all connected. You're then... Does it fold into there? I hope no. Right, you are then coming along here. You're still coming along. 2 signals there, which are fine. You then come out there and go to there. Strange indeed. Right, I know what the problem is. Or do I? Let's bring up this. Right, that should have resolved our issue. Just that last bit there wasn't electrified. There we go. 3 and 4. Line looks good. Excellent. Right, bring me out. Go to there. Go over here to Minsk, where our train should be exiting. There it is. Right, you're happy now. Okay, that's fine. Now, you roll on there, buddy. Well, keep him open. It's a weird train, this. Definitely futuristic in nature. Rather large as well. What does that say on the side? Dorothy and Johnny. Oh, autosave kicking in. Is there a driver? Or is this one of these crazy automated trains? We'll have a look in a second once this finishes up. You come back. There is no driver. It's one of those rare see-through trains as well. It's awesome. Right. Onwards and upwards. Move trucks. I do like the ice as well. That's pretty good. This thing's looking particularly, I'm going to say, ancient. Right. Pause it for now. We will follow this train. We'll make sure the next thing is set for Minsk to Tokyo. But we'll keep it on hold. Far are we? Minsk. No, this is Minsk to Tokyo. Ooh, that could have been bad. Minsk to Tokyo. High speed. Skadoosh. Awesome, right. Because you're going to Tokyo. Right, you can... I'm going to let this in come out. It's waiting for a free path. That's fine. I'm going to let it come out a fair bit, because they're actually quite slow coming out of the depot. There's another Eve there. See, there are now no ships heading from Minsk across to America, which is probably never a thing that could have happened anyway. Right, once you're clear, this thing's doing 149 miles per hour, 150. It's got some acceleration, I'll give you that. Right, you're at 13 miles per hour. So you're near clear of the station. Take a look at this. See, frames are much better now. When I actually look at it, because this is in the way. Excuse me, doing 199 miles per hour. That's pretty good, actually. What's it slowing down for? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why are you slowing down? For the hell? Really? slowing down for the hill. Apparently. Hey, you stop. You've escaped my vision there for a second, but you need to stay where you are. Right, here we go. So he's back up to 150, for he basically remains underground till he pops out here at Tokyo. Now we'll get a couple other trains upgraded in this episode as well. I'm going to go for the Stadler Flirts in Scandinavia. I've got a few Stadler Flirts, but I've not actually used them yet. This guy's back up to 199 miles per hour already, but I would have preferred it if he just sat at 100 instead of slowed down for that stupid bridge. But everything's running a hell of a lot smoother. Bit laggy here, but probably because we're zoomed out. Several thousands of population have been removed for the map. I would say probably several thousands of buildings, sections of railway and road have also been removed from the map. But hey ho! Right, here he is appearing in Tokyo. There's one of our high speed TGVs. Right, are things going a bit laggy? Probably because I've got two of these open. There we go. Russian train, Japanese train, French train, unknown Futurama train. Quite a few things appearing in Tokyo now. There is, however, the issue of the Tokyo to Vienna Express, which has expired, I do believe. Right, you just slow down, trains. You just take off at such a fast speed. Right, as you can see, also we entered a new year and we got no new vehicles. I don't actually think there is many new vehicles still to get. We'll have a look. Right, excuse me. Now you just calm down. I don't want you taking too much slag here, buddy. It's paused. How much did you get? 33. This thing's actually getting more slag. I can't believe it. It would seem though that most of the slag seems to be arriving here. 258. Which is good because it keeps our sort of construction materials, the goods hub, sort of topped up. Right, far the hell is Vienna to Tokyo Express. Now it runs along this section. Is it in Tokyo? Who are you? Vienna to Tokyo Express. That's exactly what I was looking for. Where is the other Vienna to Tokyo Express? Is that Vienna? Hold on. Hold up. There he is, leaving, right. Excellent. They're both in tunnels, so I can't actually see what the hell it is we're running on here. We'll find something. I have got a train in mind for this, but I've decided that I'm going to use said train to run from Vienna to Finland. Even though that's not actually a real line. Right, you sir. Are pretty decent. 75 miles an hour is pretty fast, but it just ain't fast enough. Right, let's see about a replacement for you. In fact, what we should do is check the speed on the line, because this line was conceived quite a while ago. Right, it slows down a fair bit there, which is 186 kilometers an hour, pretty fast. Right, so we're saying that we're happy with that. Right, It does not need to be electrified because there's already an electric train on it. Right, let's see. Replacement. Now I've got literally tons of electric trains. Heaps. Ridiculous amount of electric trains. At Steam. There we go. The Gotthard line. Interesting. See these 137, 124, 143. Any one of these can be used as a passenger train. Like I seen with the horses on the side of it. I would love to be able to read whatever language it is. Do I want any smiley faces on the side of it? That's the banana train, isn't it? Chiquita banana. I think we'll hold off on Chiquita bananas just yet. The good old Zeman taxi only does 87, so we're gonna use that. The SRI Rail Invest 87. These are getting slower. Thought I had. Oh no, here we go. Back into fast trains again. What could we use? If it's this. This looks interesting. 143. So these are, I would say, passenger trains, and these are freight trains. The wheels look different. This is 137 as well. We've got some weird Russian numbers there. 124, that's pretty good. What is this? Rassender Roland. Railjet we've already used. Railjet Swiss, a Swiss Railjet, and just Railjet for Austria. Okay. I like this thing. I do like this thing, the RE460. These are freight trains, Eurocargo. So I've literally got tons of stuff I could use. Now if it's this, say, Euro 143 as well. Fortunately, I don't have carriages that do 143. I'm already using this guy. DHL. See, we're going back. The historic Vienna to Tokyo line. Everybody knows how historic that line is. How about this thing? 106. Which is actually faster. I'll get that. It's a Chinese train. It is 106 miles per hour. Which is faster than the train I've already got. But I would need something blue to put on it. Now I've not used that Chinese trains. I'd like to. These Russian numbers are RD99, which is a problem. That is 124. But it's red. How fast do these go? 87? Nope. You sir. 124 for 1998. I want something blue, or in blue, that does faster than 99. And it doesn't seem to be any of these. These are French. This is Russian. 124. 17. Right, so 10 of them would be 170. And I would need, well, the train's net capacity. I think we have a winner. Could go with these Chinese electric numbers that I have lost. Now, there's this in 106, 106. If I'm getting ideas, add one of them. Passengers. 99. Ooh, if that had been faster, I'd have used that. Right, head down. No, 124. Let's just make sure we're not missing nothing. You 99. Nope. Neither, neither. Or this in. I think our reign of carriages as well have also come to a stop. Right, so we are going with this Russian number for 2001. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go electrics. Find me the reverse section of that train I just used. Add one of them to the back. And then set it to replace now and see if it happens. Right, so you have a fair distance to go, so we'll follow something else for a while until he replaces. I'm kind of hoping it's not going to crash a game. In fact, let's do a safety save. Right, the map split Europe save. Yes. Got a few random saves in there, but I'm just saving this to make sure that doesn't crash. I've used mods for this modder before, and they've all worked fine, so I'm kind of hoping this scene will be the same. In fact, should I just follow it? How far away is he? I wanted to actually follow one of these TGVs that sort of appear in Tokyo. Right, it would seem as though one is arriving. Minsk Tokyo High Speed. This is Petersburg to Tokyo Express. Who's this? Where's this it's leaving? Beijing to Tokyo branch. Is there any? For are you again? Oh, yeah, that's the line I just set up. Anybody waiting? 9. Fastest train in the world, and nobody's waiting for it. Right. I see something fast coming in. There we go. Paris to Tokyo High Speed. We'll get a look at that. Obviously, once he starts his return leg of his journey, it's really no use watching it when it's in a tunnel, because that would just be stupid. And we're completely not going to worry about this one now, because that's always going to be flashing now. There's nothing we can do about it. Right. Hello, sir. Wee bit laggy. I think it's actually much better when you're following the slower trains. When you're following things that are ridiculously fast, I think it still lags a bit. But we'll soon see. Can I ride on board this train? Maybe. There's a bullet train coming in. The yellow one that brings up a tiny amount of passengers and mostly tools, which ain't very useful. You're heading back there, are you? Right, now how far do you go subterranean until you pop out at the other side? Not that far, because I think you actually pop out here. Keep an eye for the Vienna Tokyo Express, which is running along this line here. Can't see anything. There we go. If we zoom in closer to the grass. Right, it is starting to lag. Is that because I'm going past a city? Maybe if I look at it further west, there's still more things over here. Jesus. How are you getting on, buddy? How fast are you going? 114. 118. I think this train is actually faster on its return to Paris than it is on the way to Tokyo. Bring you out of the way. It's looking much better. Once we delete a few more cities in America, I'll get more frames. Should be better. Oh, do this pull up? Jesus. Why is this such an up and down track? I thought it was supposed to be flat. Or to my recollection, it was flat previously. Here we are though at 150, 51, 52. You're under a tunnel again, but you should appear shortly. I didn't actually think Paris was this far away. Alas, it is. Right. There was a frame, there was a drop, a stutter there, which leads me to believe that something might have upgraded. It might be the Vienna to Tokyo Express. There's a railjet train there, look. So 174, there's our railjet. How fast are you going? 104. 108 to 180. Sort of left the TGV. I should really be following that instead. It's doing 178 miles per hour, 179. I'll soon be in Paris. I think 199. It's like a 236 mile an hour top speed, but the track I've got only goes to 199. I did check the Steam Workshop for track that went faster, but I can't really see anything. But no, it's definitely a lot better than it was watching something as high speed as this before. Now let's go over to Vienna. Are you a high-speed Tokyo train? Beijing Koppenberg Express. Okay, who are you? Vienna Beijing Express. So, has this train been and gone? Right, you're near there. You're near there. It bypasses. I am so confused. Who are you? Goods Hub Combat. It should be on this section of track here. There we go. This should be a new train. Should be. It's doing 106 miles per hour. So it is. It's upgraded. Which is miles better than the 75 mile an hour top speed we had previously. So you're heading to Vienna. You're almost there. With the plane landing in the background, it's pretty smart. It kinda looks like a French train. Kinda. It's got the same sort of design, the SSB 0166. A Chinese train with Russian carriages, which I think actually match it pretty well. Let's check the back section, see if there's anything different about this guy. The SSB 2001 or 2000. So that was actually a good choice. I actually like this train. There's no some bad. There's a few Chinese trains that are pretty decent. Here's our train for Austria that's got the Steam logo sort of painted on the side of it. Or they painted it for the decals, I would say. Just one huge sticker printed on the side of it. So you've done quite well, train. Happy with that. And we've got our Tokyo and Beijing to Minsk lines sorted as well. Still got some cities to delete in America. And we've upgraded the Vienna to Tokyo Express finally. There's the Beijing to Vienna Express. And then we'll go over to Scandinavia and get a few Stadler flux rolling. And that's pretty much, there's not actually much more to do. I could do a few more lines for the Goods Hub. Oh my god. Ooh. No, it's actually miles away from everything, but when you look at this plane here, for like this sort of angle, it looks bad. Looks though it's flying through the centre of Vienna. But no, it's on a completely different flight path, so we're good there. Still getting food? Nothing. Awesome. This factory here has actually annihilated every single thing that has come into it. French train, waiting for food. I need a train and deliver raw materials, grain or livestock. This plane has got 0. So we're definitely missing trains somewhere. Nothing on the goods section. Just fuel. Here's a goods train. Coming in with 426. It needs to be faster though. Need to get things in here quicker. 325 or 476. You need more as well. So this sort of section is sort of failed. We need more raw materials. But oh well. We'll go and rejoin my Vienna to Tokyo number. There it is. Hey you. Head into Tokyo. Let's get going under a tunnel, but then it'll reappear shortly. As it cruises alongside or underneath Beijing Airport. But that is going to be it for this episode. I should get a few more episodes recorded in the 2 days that I'm home. But if you did actually watch this and you'd like to leave a like or comment, please do. And if you'd like to see more of up in the future, then please hit that subscribe button. But I've been Danny Boy, it's been Transport Fever, and I will catch you later.